I'm on my way to my first stop. Budworth Mill is where I'm going to pull up. It's about 9 miles away from here, so it shouldn't be very long getting there. I've got 2 cameras on my helmet today, crash helmet that is, just in case. I want to know if the wind problems I'm getting on the Griff microphone has to do with the microphone or the position or the camera or what. So I've got drag and touch on the front connected up to a microphone as well, and we'll see if the sound is any different in terms of my voice. And I'm trying a bit of a, looks like a bit of a monstrosity attached to the side of my bike as it happens. I bought one of those 3 suction camera mounts thinking it might stick to my windscreen better and be a bit more stable, because some of my cameras get a lot of vibration through them off that particular mount on the fairing. Well, it won't fit to the fairing, it just won't grip at all. So I'll put it on the side of my pannier. It hasn't been without its problems. This is the first time I've dared to put it on a bike after spending time trying to figure out how to make it stay stuck. It does not like any kind of a curved surface at all. And in fact it fell off twice in the backyard before it came out today. So I'm just going to see how it copes with today. What I did was I wet the suction cups. I didn't lick them, too big to be licked. So I wet my hands and rub them over the cups. So we'll see how they go. Hopefully it'll stay put. Be interested to see what the camera angle's like. I've actually tried it pointing forward from my pannier before, but it was over the centre of the pannier, so you didn't really see much past me. Because it's on my pannier, it sticks out actually quite a ways past my legs, so you should be able to see past me at the road. Be interested to see what that angle looks like. Now you've heard Paul and his discussion of motorcycle life. It was a good day, really good day. I tried the new Honda. I have to admit I liked it a lot. But the main reason I wanted to sit on some of these bikes is that I wear glasses, but I'm not legally required to wear them when I'm driving. So I can ride this bike without them, which is fine. But I've worn them while I've been riding this bike, and that's not fine. And the problem comes from the seating angle. I lean forward because I have to. I'm not sure if I can raise the handlebars on this so that I don't have to sit forward, but if I did that, what would be the point of having this bike? So I was interested in, are there any bikes out there that I like that have an upright seating position? And the Honda was like top of the list for those things. I do like the way it looks. I do like Hondas, as it happens. I like the price as well. So I had to sit on it. I had to go on the rolling road, and yes, it will work with my glasses. And it's much more of an upright seating position. But I have to admit, this was a bit of a shocker for me. And Paul as well, as it happens. I went and got on the Tiger 1200, the adventure style bike, and I'm not joking, as soon as I sat on it, it's like, wow, this is comfy. It's just not my style. It doesn't really float my boat, but my god was it comfy. And it was the same on a few other trialsy style bikes, or yeah, we'll call them trialsy style, adventure bikes, sorry. They were very, very comfortable. I tried the Versys 1000. I have to admit, I did like that one. I like that one a lot. Hell of a lot. But for my real old age, I was actually quite interested in a lot of the retro bikes they've got. So I noticed BSA have brought out a Gold Star. I had a seat on some of the Royal Enfields, and I had a sit on the Triumph Bonneville. And I liked the way all of them felt. But I got myself a test ride on the Triumph T110 Black, or T120 Black. It's not quite the Triumph Bonneville, I don't think, and I'm not well up on the model, so correct me if I'm wrong. But I got a ride out on that, and I deliberately put my glasses on and went out on it. Felt a bit weird at first. I feel as though there's a good distance between me and the handlebars. The Triumph felt as though I was sat up straight and my elbows were tucked into my sides and the handlebars were just a couple of inches in front of me. So I felt as though I was sat right on top of the front forks. It was kind of a strange feeling. And as I rode out, it kind of was a little bit, I would describe it as a little bit wobbly, and that the handlebars rocked side to side, but that will be me used to this bike and not that bike. It won't be the bike itself. But once I got out onto the road, do you know what? It was a bloody good ride. There's plenty of power there. It's got a top speed of about 120, which when I'm an old man will be more than I'll need. It's got plenty of grunt, and it handles well. I was really quite impressed. No fairing. Can I put panniers on it? Probably. Something to check out. But it looks like a bike that would suit my old age. And that means, what do we do about somewhere in between? Probably the Honda. Probably. I have noticed the panniers are smaller on the bikes they make these days. I mean, I got 50 litre panniers on this, but I'd have stuck with the Kawasaki, but you can't have a pannier and top box on their SX1000 or on their H2. So kind of cuts them out, which is the reason why I looked at the Versys 1000. As it happens, I can have a top box and panniers on that. Panniers are a bit small, they're about 35 litre. But the way things are going with the camping and what have you, I might be able to get by with 35 litres, we'll see. So I was interested in the Versys, liked it, I had a sit on it, actually liked the way it was all laid out and everything. But at the same time, I can't rule out that Triumph Tiger. That was a bloody hell of a comfortable seat. So that was one of the reasons why I went. Plus, I've never been. And I figured it was about time that I did. I think I'll be going again this year, when they announce the dates, which they haven't done yet. And mostly for the test rides. If I go again this year, I'm going to ask for a go on the Tiger 1200. I'm going to see what it feels like to ride. But I've got no intentions of swapping this bike until it breaks, or I need to wear glasses to drive. Which means, really, I might be looking for a new bike in about a year and a half, 2 years time. By then, a lot of the bikes that I'll have ridden will be a couple of years old. I wonder if they are having any troubles with that particular bike, with it being new. They'll have ironed them all out. And I could probably get the bike for a few thousand less than what I would have to pay now. And I've got no objections to a 2-year-old bike, full stop really. So that was my reason for going to Motorcycle Live. Thoroughly enjoyed the day, thoroughly enjoyed sitting on the bikes and having a good look at them, and I thoroughly enjoyed the test ride. I did see some sights. I don't get why this has to be. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they were part of a show or something, I don't know. But there was a queue to see a famous celebrity, and I won't say who the celebrity was, because if I do that, the person I'm about to describe will recognise herself. We don't want that. Don't really want to offend anybody unless I have to. Motorcycle Live. Bright red Cavalier boots. Rather a short skirt. Rather a skimpy top. Nah. I was meant to be camping last night. Had a bit of a bad day yesterday. We ordered a brand new carpet on Friday. And it said 2 working days delivery. But they said, here's the tracking details. You'll find the details will be filled in most likely on the delivery day. So I got up on Saturday morning, checked the link, and it populated, and I thought, oh shit. So, I was expecting a carpet delivery, and I couldn't go anywhere until it'd been done, because when I checked their delivery rules, they will drop the carpet off on the nearest curbside. I can't go anywhere until I've got that carpet in. So there I was, I had to sit there all day waiting for the carpet to be delivered. It never got delivered. By the time it was clear it was not going to be delivered, it was dark. So I never went. So I got creative. I booked a day off, a week on Monday. Got it approved. Then I've booked to go back to the campsite again on Sunday. It would have been a good night last night. It was windy, but it were clear skies at night, which meant it would have been cold, and that's what I want. I want a cold night in a tent. Be a good idea not to go racing down here, because I think it's literally yards away. In fact, I think this is it. This is the spot I wanted. Yeah, look at that. I was expecting to come in from the other direction, so this isn't quite where I wanted, so let's go and see if I can do a turn around somewhere. Right, now this is where I want the photograph. Basically back the way I came, I think. Oh. place I'm going to at the minute used to be Oulton Mill Pond, I think is what I knew it as. It was a place I used to go fishing. And believe it or not, I used to cycle out to this. Things you could do in the 70s that you wouldn't dare do now. I can't imagine now that a 13 or 14-year-old lad could come cycling on his own or with a mate out here and not run the risk of being picked up by the wrong sort of person. I have to admit, little Budworth is awfully close to that racing circuit. Literally just round the corner now. Here it is. Pardon? Have you? Yeah. YouTube? Yeah. What's your channel? That's fine. I'll get it off this. Yeah. What's yours? It's just Ray Jones. Yeah, that's all it is. Oh yeah. Yeah. Right, I'll have a look for that then, because that's better than what I've got. Yeah. It's complicated. Oh yeah. I had one that you clipped on the side and it brought a bar all the way around to the front, and then you put your camera on that, but that was bouncing all over the place. So this one I bought and I made it to suit.